Going on YouTube is your man Tech King Mike back again with another video. So iPhone 11s have been out for 2 days now, 3 if you include Friday, and you guys saw me make a couple videos about possibly skipping the iPhone 11, and I just didn't really feel like it was an upgrade coming from the XS Max that I currently still have, and I just really was at a point where I didn't think that I needed to get an 11 Pro or an 11 Pro Max. I even went to the T-Mobile store and I took a couple took some looks at the devices, and I just really and truly looking at the Pro and the Pro Max. I still might get one in the future, but right now I didn't feel like the Pro or the Pro Max was where I needed to go at the moment. But I got to thinking about it, and I realized as I'm looking at these devices that maybe I'm approaching this from the wrong perspective. Now follow me for a second. Most of us content creators and YouTubers, we make videos because we enjoy it, right? We make videos because that's what we love to do. We're content creators. We like creating content. We like putting it out there for the world and the masses to see. But we also, to an extent, have a job to do. And that job is to be as honest and open with our viewers to help them make the best decision they can with their money. That's what we're here for. We spend the money so that they don't have to, right? That's what we're supposed to do. We're also supposed to be the ones that you can look at the video and make the best decision after you've watched my video. That's my job. That's what I hope to make happen for you. So with that said, I decided to pick up iPhone 11. Now the reason I went with the iPhone 11 instead of the iPhone 11 Pro and Pro Max is 5 things that stood out the most to me, amongst those not being the price, but I'll save that for the bonus round. So sit back and relax, follow me on this video, and I'm gonna give you my 5 reasons why I chose the iPhone 11 over the 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max. Let's go. Okay, so reason number 1 why I chose the iPhone 11 over the iPhone 11 Pro is the telephoto lens. Now you might be asking yourself, the telephoto lens is an extra lens added to the 11 Pro. Why would you not want to have that lens on your phone? And my reason is this. I already have a Galaxy Note 10 Plus that stays in my pocket with the telephoto lens. Plus, in my day-to-day usage, I don't use the telephoto lens. I zoom in enough that the zoom that I get out of the camera on any phone I use is never enough to where it justifies having an extra lens on board. I'll go so far as to say I've had the P30 Pro. I'll link the video for that device up here below somewhere. And I've had the P30 Pro with a 10 times optical zoom, and I hardly used it. I never saw myself in a situation where I needed a telephoto lens. Like, I just needed it. So the telephoto lens was kind of not necessarily a make or break. So once I eliminated the fact that there was an extra camera lens, it came down to just the other 4 simple things, which are leading me to the next one, which is number 2, the battery. Now, the XR already had amazing battery life. The battery life on the XR was already great, to the point that people were hailing it for being the best long-lasting iPhone of battery. You got the exact same setup with this phone, except an extra hour of battery life. So those of you out there that had a XR, you know how good the battery life is with this device. So to me, there's no reason why I wouldn't want to go ahead and go with the phone that was beating the XS and XS Max last year by 5 or 6 hours in battery life already. So another reason I chose the iPhone 11 Pro was because the iPhone 11 over the iPhone 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max is because after using a XS Max and holding this device in my hand and walking around with it as long as I have, I gotta be honest with you guys, this is a big phone. It's a very unwieldy phone. I'm not gonna grab the Note 10 Plus because you guys already know how big the Note 10 is. There's no need for me to show it to you again, but 2 phones in the pocket as big as those devices can kind of get a little frustrating. Now, the thing about it is, the iPhone 11 Pro is too small at the 5.8. So with the iPhone 11 Pro, gosh, the names are killing me, man. With the iPhone 11 being right in the middle at the 6.1, I felt like this was the better deal and the better buy when it came to the size, because I love holding this phone in the hand and I love using it to the point that it doesn't even bother me to have this in one hand. Whereas with the iPhone 11 Pro Max and the iPhone XS Max, there's just so much unused potential here with the fact that we don't get split screen multitasking, a bunch of other things that you get with devices like a Note or an S10 or even a Huawei device or LG or Motorola. But I digress. That's another video for another day. So that's that. So third reason why I chose the iPhone 11 over the iPhone 11 Pro Max is the price. Now, It's a no-brainer to me. You got a $1,000 iPhone that starts at 64 gigs. $1,200 gets you 256. $1,450 gets you 512. You got a $700 iPhone that starts at 64. For $750 you get 128, and for $800 you get 256. To me, that is a great deal. One of the reasons why I went with the 128 is because of the fact that I thought it would be good enough. I'll get into that in a few minutes, but the price on this thing is A1, unbeatable. Now it's still a lot of money it's still a lot of money. Definitely more money than a Pixel 3a XL or even the LG G8 or other devices out there. But as far as iPhones go, you can't beat the value of this. Can't beat the value of this for the price, especially considering next to the iPhone 11 Pro and Pro Max, when you're trying to consider your option, definitely suggest this one because of the price. So that leads me to number 4. The fourth thing that led me to go with the iPhone 11 over the 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max is that iOS 13. Now, in iOS 13, I'm not missing anything over the iPhone 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max. What I mean is, the iOS 13 that you're getting on the 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max, there's no difference. There's literally no difference between what I get on an 11 Pro Pro Max versus what I get on the iPhone 11. I even get the same setup on my XS Max. So there's not really any difference as to why somebody would need to go to an 11 Pro or 11 Pro Max when it comes to software, except for the software that comes along with that telephoto camera lens, but that is negligible and at best a gift or a gimmick just to have it on there. You know, I'm sorry, not a gimmick, but it's just at best, it's not necessary in my opinion. So that's that. And the fifth thing that I gotta say that led me to the iPhone 11 Pro, or Lord, y'all, I'm sorry. The fifth thing that led me to the iPhone 11 is the camera setup. Now, last year, the iPhone XR had great cameras and was hailed as one of the better cameras on the smartphone that we had all year. Amongst being the #1 selling smartphone of 2018, the iPhone XR really sealed the deal for the iPhone 11 this year, for the fact that now, in addition to that wide-angle camera, we also have the ultra-wide-angle camera. Both can record 4K at 60 frames per second. Both have stabilization at 4K 60 frames per second. And you got that 12-megapixel front camera that also can record at 4K, that when you turn to the side, you get the wider field of view and you can see more in the photo. And just to me, aside from the telephoto lens, there was nothing special about the cameras on the iPhone 11 Pro and Pro Max that I felt like I was missing if I went down with the 11 instead. So that's why I chose to go with the iPhone 11 when it comes to the cameras, because I don't feel like I'm missing anything. So 5 things, all set, iPhone 11. Now, what does that mean for me and my phone? What does that mean for me and my XS Max? Well, simply put, I'm holding on to the XS Max for a little bit longer, possibly as a backup phone. May still use it to record videos on the channel, or I might sell it. Not really sure 100%, but I didn't want to trade it in because I'm not getting nowhere near the value for it at anybody's trade-in, except for Samsung, but I don't need to trade in a phone with them. I'm already good. Apple, T-Mobile, every other company out there is not offering enough of a trade-in value for this device. So, seeing as that's not a phone they make anymore, might as well just hold on to it. But 11 Pro, product red, I went with the 128 gig models for the simple fact that I really and truly don't think I need 256. In the past, I've considered myself to be a storage hog. I thought I needed all the storage in the world. That's why I got a 512 last year with the XS Max. And this year, I kind of want to step back a little bit and try something different. And the reason why I want to do that is, simply put, I'm trying to approach this device from an average consumer's point of view, not a techie point of view, not my point of view. My point of view is I need all the storage and all the highest specs in the world. But in reality, what do I really need to get by? What do I really need to get by in a day-to-day usage with my phone? And this is going to help me figure that out. Now, I've already got a video that I'll be putting up sometime tonight with this video that is just a 4K 60 frames per second test. I took my wife's car through the car wash and I recorded the whole adventure through the car wash. And I gotta say, man, these cameras are legit, folks. These cameras are legit. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know down below in the comments, did you grab an iPhone on the iPhone release day, iPhone weekend? I know a lot of y'all pre-ordered them, so I know quite a few people did get theirs. But if you're new to my channel and you have not subscribed, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you share, like the video as well. Hit the bell so you know when I post my next video so you can see my handsome face. And again, talk to me in the comments, folks. I'm here all the time. Love to chop it up with you guys. I appreciate you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.